In the heart of Gur, beneath blood-red moons, the hunt begins. The Bloodcrave Hunt stalks the battlefield, vampiric predators driven by hunger and dark purpose. For them, war is a feast. But the Ironjawz Bigmob doesn't run from monsters. Clad in iron, loud with the wah, they charge headfirst into the maw, eager to smash Fang with fist. 2 warbands, 1 battlefield, let the blood flow.
So we're back, and as you can see, this is my Ironjawz, and as you can see, there's some Nighthaunt. No, there's not Nighthaunt. That's behind me. It's Soulblight Gravelords versus the Ironjawz today.
Yep.
And I'm playing the Bloodcrave Hunt.
Yep.
So I have 2 units of skeletons, a Vampire Lord, and some Blood Knights. And later on, I'll be getting some Flayers that will come in and do some shenanigans on turn 3 onwards.
Yep.
My enhancement was the Cloud of Bats, so I can pick my Vampire Lord up and teleport him anywhere away 6 inches away from you. And the army trait I gave was the skeletons. 4 plus d6 can come back once the unit's destroyed. So that's going to be a little. I don't get reinforcements, so that's my version of reinforcements. But yeah.
Welcome to the March of the Ironjawz. They are here. I have completed the Spearhead. Painfully so, but I did it, kind of, to a basic tabletop standard, so I'm very proud of myself and how they've come out in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's I build and paint Spearhead in 24 hours, or try to at least, because I am a slow painter, and I also get burnt out extremely quickly. So I'm proud of what I choose.
Battle ready, folks.
They are. They're basic battle ready. They're enough to roll some dice with my friends and push some models around. That's the main thing. They're not done. I will go back and complete them probably very shortly, because I've actually enjoyed painting them, just the time span was a lot. But I've got on my side, I've got a unit of Brute Ragers and my Megaboss on my right flank. Then on my left, separated by terrain, on my 2 units of Ard Boys, and my Brutes are off the field. I've got the enhancement Natural Disaster, so an unmodified 8+ charge gives me +1 attack, very tasty. And I've got the Amberstone Whetstone, shing, to give him 2 rend instead of 1. So we are deployed, here we are.
You were the defender.
I was the attacker, actually.
You were the attacker. I was the defender.
Because Nick did choose fire.
Yes, the realm.
The realm of fire.
Akwashi.
Indeed, and the deployment and everything. So all we need to do is reveal the twist and draw our first 3 cards, and then decide who's going first or second.
So, the twist is Wreathed in Smoke. The underdog, or we roll off. Pick 1 objective on the battlefield, and it's Wreathed in Smoke. So only unmodified hit rolls for attacks of a 6 will hit.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's a smoky.
Roll off. I don't have the dice camera on, but we'll just have to take our word for it. That's the second one I've rolled today.
That's the second one you rolled. I do get it. So yeah. I am going to make your backfield. Yeah, I don't feel like I want to negate anything. I think it's going to be quite awkward. So yeah, I'll just make the Serpent objective on Phil's side, Wreathed in Smoke, just to get it out of the way.
Excellent. So we'll draw some cards and we're back with who I pick, but I think I'm probably going to make Nick go first. Turn 1 Soulblight.
So we've drawn our cards.
We have indeed.
And we're keeping them hidden, because apparently we keep them hidden now.
Apparently so.
That's fair enough. I've got mine, and Phil has his.
This is true. This is how the game works.
We're going to go into hero phase, which is quite fast, because my spell is such short range that it isn't worth anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we're just going straight to the movement phase, and I think I'm just going to try and grab some objectives. So I'm going to run them 10 inches.
Nice.
And they're just going to teeter on this objective.
Very tasty.
We're also going to run these skeletons as well. They're not going to go so fast. They're only going to go 5. I don't even know if that's worth anything. Probably not. But we'll running my Vampire Lord to keep up with some guys. I think he moves 6, so he's going to go 8 straight over here. In addition to his movement, he's going to use the movement phase, and he's just going to teleport to be over here on the objective, 6 inches away from enemies.
Nice.
To score battle tactics, I think, because that's the name of the game.
It's true.
I just move them up so that they are 9 inches away from Phil.
If
he does want to...
That's more than 9 inches, mate.
7, 7-inch move with a 9-inch charge.
Fair enough.
So, the end of my turn,
Yep.
I will hold 1, hold 2, and hold more than my opponent, because I hold the Ignax,
Yep.
the Behemoth, and the
Dragon.
Draconith. The Draconith.
Draconith, yes.
Oh no, sorry, that's the Draconith.
That's Dracothian.
That's the Magmadroth one.
Oh, the Fiend. No, that's the Fiend. Yeah, okay.
Pass.
Whatever.
Well, I've got 3 objectives.
You've got 3 objectives. Nice.
And I will also score Raid,
Nice.
which is wholly within enemy territory and not in combat.
Perfect.
Putting him over there, like I have to, pretty much every game.
Yeah, it's fair.
The other battle tactics are not scoreable, I think.
Okay.
But they have sweet command abilities.
Yeah, nice.
So, scoring me 4.
Very, very nice. Going into my hero phase, I have one thing to do, and that is declare the mightiest of destroyers. So the mightiest of destroyers will be the Megaboss himself, and he's going to get a little 3-inch move. Megaboss will just lurch himself forward 3 inches. And I think that is the end of my hero phase. Oh, he's got something, sorry. Get stuck in, lags. Declare this unit. Oh, friendly brute unit. I have no brutes yet. What does that actually do? Add 1 to the attacks. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. Okay, so he's good with the brutes. Fair enough.
Do they come in later?
They come in later, yeah.
Where's my lads at?
Yeah, so I'll go on to movement phase. Ooh.
So, I have a ploy.
Okay.
No, a tactic.
It's Underworlds.
It is actually meant to be in the hero phase.
That's
so
fine.
I should have done it at the end of your... before you moved them.
Yeah, okay.
But they're doing stand guard on the skeletons.
Strike first?
So they have strike first.
Lovely. Moving 4 inches to get a charge onto these Skelebobs with their boss, the Brute Ragers, Sally Forth. So the Art Boys are actually just going to move back a touch to claim this objective at the end of my turn.
And be shrouded in smoke.
Indeed. These Art Boys are going to run. They're going to run 8 inches. So that's 6 and then another 2 and get basically more bodies than you on there.
Nice.
So they claim this objective in the name of Gordrak. Okay, and I think that's my movement done. So we'll go over to the charge phase immediately. So going with the Brute Ragers, they rage a 10. They're in. Should have rolled it for the Megaboss first. So they will...
And
crush.
+1 attack for them as well.
They
Because
do.
you got over an 8.
I did indeed. So the Ragers are in. Megaboss coming in next. Can he follow his brothers? A 9! He gets +1 attack as well.
Is it per?
It's every unit of
Oh,
Ironjawz.
God.
Okay, so that'll be my charge phase done. So I declare combat phase abilities. Nick strike first, but I also have some things. So, Brute Ragers have Unleashed Rage. When they charge, they also strike first. And being my turn, I will go first, then your skeletons. So it's exactly normal order. The Ragers will go first. They're piled in fine, I think. If anything, they'll just...
Within 3, yeah.
Yeah, just get close to my boss. They have 4 attacks each because they're +1 attack on the charge.
Dirty.
Very.
Hitting
on
on
4s, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Not too shabby.
Not shabby at all, my friend. They are wounding on, I think, 3s? No, 2s. They're strong boys. Good thing, too, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -1, sir. 8 at -1.
My skeletons have 8. My skeletons have 5 up saves.
Nice.
Your rend 1, so
Yep.
these need 6s. I got 1.
Okay, that is 2 damage a pop.
Oh god. 7.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
gonna roll these twice.
Yeah.
So
7 die.
no. 6 have already died.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, so
yeah,
this
these are ward saves, 2 damage
7.
each,
So
right?
yeah, 7 die, and the other 7 that are not there die.
Okay, well, there we go. That does remove some... The Ragers just went in and just went off. They wanted more bones for their collection.
You still get to pile in with him.
I do. Actually, do you know what? I'll do that now. And I will go towards the objective because that is in the core rules. So I hold 1, I hold 2, I hold more because you only hold 2 at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
I also get War of Attrition, complete battle at the end of turn if any enemy units are destroyed, and more enemy units than friendly units were destroyed. So I get
Nice.
that.
Same as what I had, but I used the stand guard
Exactly.
ability.
I get attack on 2 fronts. I take 2 objectives and it controls.
Yes.
And I also get... No, do I get that? Yes, I get raise as well. Because if the unit is within the long edge of a battlefield thing.
Is it the one that's not you've not fought, or is it the one just battlefield edge?
Long battlefield edge.
Yeah, that's done it then.
That's done it? Cool.
Yeah.
So I get 3...
6.
6 points.
That's the big 6.
It's the big 6.
Making me the underdog.
Yeah, which is
going
huge.
into battle round 2.
Indeed. Shall we draw our cards?
Or
should we roll off?
We
We'll
roll
roll
off
off.
first, because if you take the double, then you don't get to draw cards.
I get a 1. Third one.
Rolling some ones. You should have rolled some ones against some attacks,
So
right?
you get to pick first, and then we will draw.
First, we flip the twist.
Oh, yes, true.
So, the twist, only affecting me. The underdog picks an objective on the battlefield, and that objective is no longer controlled by either player and cannot be contested or controlled in this battle round.
That's not a bad one.
In addition, at the end of the battle round turn, after victory points are scored, inflict D3 mortals on each unit that has any models on it.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
So...
Uncontestable and does some damage.
Yeah. It's a tricky one.
That's a hard one.
Because you won't be there
No.
at the end of it. But you'll be moving away from it.
It's true. And we don't know what we've got yet card-wise, so we don't know what ones we're aiming for.
I'll pick the Behemoth dice.
Behemoth dice
Is on fire.
is on fire.
The Ring of Fire.
The Ring of Fire.
Yes, and I'm going to choose to... Oh, so I've scored that. I've trashed that, and I'm going to...
Discardy guard.
I'm going to hold on to this one.
Fair enough. We'll draw some cards. And who is... Oh, yeah, you get to pick, don't you?
And I get to pick to go first, because I'm just keeping the sequence.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're going to go?
yeah, I'm going to go.
All right, we'll be back with turn 2, Soulblight Gravelords.
So yeah, drawing up some more battle tactic cards, keeping it in the pace.
Keeping it in
going
the family.
next. We're going to start off with the spell from my vampire, Vile Transference. Goes off.
Yep.
I have no idea what it does because it never seems to go off. Roll a number of dice equal to the target unit's health characteristic.
2.
And for each 5+ is a mortal wound, and I heal.
Good on heroes.
Yeah. It's a bit on him. Looking for 5s?
No.
None. So yeah, pretty naff. But I did something in the hero phase.
You did.
I did stuff in the hero phase. Do you have anything to do in the hero phase?
I do, actually. I've got a Mighty Destroyers to do, because it's any hero phase, isn't it?
Can you move into combat?
I can move into combat.
Wow!
I can move into combat.
Okay.
You're going to stay and take the damage with me. And that is where they end up. Okay, so that is your hero phase. So
Well.
we'll be going into some movement.
Yeah, well, that makes that easier. Blood Knights,
Yep.
moving the Blood Knights up to be outside of 3.
Nice. Again, in my face. You're going to wreck that unit. They only have a 5-up save. The Mega Boss might be a different story, but, you know.
Yeah, but getting stuck in and not getting him an extra any attacks, so...
Agreed.
Just moving these skeletons up and around.
To help their vampire general.
They're like, oh god! Then, in my movement phase, I can use a once per game, bring back 4 plus d6.
Goodbye.
4 plus d6.
Oh, the whole unit! The whole unit comes back.
Sorry.
Good stuff.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, you know what? You deserve that because I did kill the unit off the board first turn. So
Kind of, I guess. I'm really hoping you don't have counter charge.
You'll find out.
So yeah, just 6 inches. They just pop out of the ground 6 inches.
So is that your movement done?
Yeah, vampire randomly got walked into.
Yeah.
Some skeletons just got back up again.
They did.
I don't have reinforcements, but I'd use my once per game for that. And we're going to roll some... no shooting, so we've got some charges now. Blood Knights charge. They're
Yes,
fine.
They meander in slowly with a 5-inch charge. Look
Okay.
at them go. Yeah.
Put him in there.
More importantly, they get their bonuses.
These skeleton warriors are going to try and make a charge to support their vampire. They're getting an 8,
yeah,
so I get an extra attack right now.
Oh,
No, I'm joking.
that would be quite cool, but we'll move them in.
We are going to roll this charge up, just
Yeah.
because.
Okay.
But it's depending on how far I get. We'll see if I move. And they're going 7, which I don't really think is enough to really put me where I want to be.
But you are in melee if you want it.
I will not charge.
Fair enough. Combat phase stuff?
Yes.
Alright, so we've got some combat phase abilities to do. So these odd boys are not within one inch of the vampire lord, so they can't shield bash him.
So they can shield
They can
bash.
shield bash the skeletons, so it's one dice each. A shield bash roll for d6 for each model. Yeah, so 5 dice on 6s, the skeletons will against their shields. One ward save on your skelly bobs. That is a 2.
The 2 codes.
Unfortunate. One skeleton doth go down to the shield of the strongest boys in all the land. And I think that's all my combat phase abilities. Yeah, because they didn't charge. So we'll be back with Nick's first pick, I believe.
So my combat phase abilities go first, right?
They do, yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to bring any skeletons back.
You would have done
yeah.
bring back, then I would have shielded.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I think it's the Blood Knights first. I think
that's
we need
a smart decision.
And the choice is: do I try and go for the boss? Because is it him that gives the maneuver ability, or is it just your army?
It's just my
your
army,
isn't
yeah.
it?
It's just my army gets it.
Either way, it's a lot of attacks. So that's 3, 6, 9 attacks.
Yeah.
4s, then 2s, red 1, 2 damage.
And he's 8 attacks, 4s, then 2s, ren 2, 2 damage.
So it's probably better. I mean, I've got a lot of attacks, so it's probably better to go for the war boss.
Yeah, fair.
Because I've got to kill the war boss though. That's the thing, and he's got a 3-up chunky armor save, and I've only got rend 1.
Yeah.
But he's going to clap back, and he'll be easier to kill Blood Knights. Whereas these guys have got a better save on the clap back. So yeah, it's literally going to be.
So what's the split? Sorry.
All of them on your boss.
Oh, all of them on the war boss. Okay, no problem.
Start with the nays.
The nays first.
Ready?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Hit on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Got 2, 5, 8. 8 hits.
Really wishing for that ward save now.
And 3s to wound.
Oh my god.
So these are 7, and there's no rend to this. So you've got your 3-up armor save.
I take 1 wound so far.
From a nippy nay.
From a nippy nay.
Well, I'm happy for 1. That's a good roll for the nays.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then on to the Blood Dragons.
Yeah.
So they are not doing so well.
Okay, that's not bad.
Two of them technically missed.
Fair enough. 3s to hit, 3s to wound, sorry?
3s to wound, yeah.
That's pretty good. How many are we looking at?
Looks like 8.
8? Looks
8
like
at rend 1.
Is it 8?
Yeah, it's 8, yeah.
Okay. 8 at rend 1, so that brings me to... You don't have charge plus 1 rend?
I have charge plus 1 damage.
So 4 up armors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. That's 10 damage because it's 2 damage a pop.
Yes.
Rolled below average, and the war boss doth go down.
And then I heal, but I'm not damaged.
It's unfortunate, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm going to go with the Ard boys, and they're going to choose the... They're going to turn around and be like, what the hell? Bones are coming for us. They're going to keep your vampire in combat, as per the rules. But just thematically, they're going to turn around because they have anti-charge plus 1 rend. So they're in 2 against skeletons, which is quite cool. So they've got 2 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hitting on 4s though.
Yep.
Okay, that's not bad. It looks pretty average.
About halfway.
Yeah, and then wounding on 3s because they are an orc. That is going to be 4 on your ward save because they're rend 2.
But they're rend 2, yeah. So only 1 damage though.
Yeah, only 1
So 4 wards. I saved
nice.
2 of them.
Nice, so 2 skeletons go down.
They run in and they just fall over. So yeah, just a relic blade, 3s and 3s.
This is the vampire
into the Ard boys. As per usual, missing some.
Of course.
Come on, Wender and 3s. Okay.
Minus.
2, rend 1.
So 4 up armor now. I make 1 fail 1.
1 is taken out because he's got 2
damage?
wounds. Yes.
He gets sliced in the back by the vampire lord.
And the vampire would heal, but he's
which
not
is
wounded.
Cool. Yeah. The Ragers, being absolutely devastated, but probably not realistically caring, because they're orcs that are raging, are going to hit against the Blood Knights with 9 attacks total, 4s to hit. Oh, maybe they care a little bit. And then 2s to wound, because they're beefy. 3 at -1, sir, on your Blood Knights.
Goes to 4s.
It's 4 damage total.
So, some wards. 1 Blood Knight is slain.
Yes, get cut in twain by the brute rager. Skeletons firing back into, stabbing back into the Ard
I think they
boys.
got to attack still.
I think they do, yeah.
Yeah, 4s then 4s. Nothing special here. Pocket of fail there. Force to wound. Looking at 4 armor saves.
I'm good. I assume there's no red.
Didn't care. No, there's no red. So yeah.
Now it's the end of your turn.
Now we score.
Yes.
So I have 1, 2, and more.
No, that's uncontrollable and we all take damage.
Correct. 1, 2, and I don't actually think I take this from you.
No, not yet.
Because there's only two of my Blood Knights on there.
So you equal me, which means I still... No, I've got 3, yeah, so we're good.
Yeah. You'd still control it.
Yeah.
So I do get Do Not Waver.
Nice.
So a friendly unit has 4, and none of my units have been destroyed this turn.
Perfect.
And I do not get that, and I don't get that either.
Could you roll some D3 mortal wounds on my exploding art boys, please?
Yes, D3.
Oh, it's a big 3. 1 gets taken out. And then 1 takes a wound. And then I will roll for your Skellybobs, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Skellybobs, take 2 mortal wounds. 2 will drop to the explosion of the terrain. And then your Vampire
I don't
Lord...
want to take those 2, actually, because I want to leave them on the objective.
Sure.
Oh, I don't control... No one controls the objective.
No, it's uncontrollable. Then on your Vampire Lord... takes 3 mortal wounds.
The big 3.
The big 3.
Oh
takes
dear.
The 3. Oh, it's spicy.
Have you got dice there for the wounds?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Oh, he's over there.
He is over there. You asked me for the dice, though.
I did. So yeah, I literally just score 1, 2, and my objective. So for going up to 7.
7 points to you, to my 6, going into my turn 2.
Aye.
Hero phase, turn 2. So, I've just been reading Mighty Destroyers just to get the precise wording, because when you pile in, you have to keep every unit that you're in combat with in combat. Whereas Mighty Destroyers states, pick a friendly unit that was not set up to be the target. The target can move up to 3 inches. It can move into combat. If it was in combat at the start of the move, it must end that move in combat. So as long as I stay in combat, it doesn't say I have to keep everyone in combat like a pile-in move. I can move 3. So I'm going to Mighty Destroyers as rules. If we're wrong and if there's like something,
yeah, please
about
put it in the
that,
comment section
let
below.
us
But that's how we
know.
read it.
But so I'm going to move these are boys and just try and get outside the Vampire Lord, and I'm going to try and kind of shimmy off that objective by piles in.
The stipulation is the pile-in word is not used, and it's a core. So the pile-in, if it was a pile-in, he wouldn't be able to leave the combat of the vampire.
Correct.
But as it's a move ability, and he's still maintaining combat with the skeletons, he can move away from the other model.
So here we are, the cheeky Ard Boy move. So he'll move to there. This Ard Boy will move to behind him, and then this one will move to here. Ard Boy is just going to move about 3 inches to get outside of 3 of the skeletons and charge them in later turns. Ard Boy's charging! Oh, only a 6, but they do make it in, and they're just going to try and push you off this objective. Combat phase abilities, I have to do mine first, so I've got a shield bash here, 3 of my guys onto your Skellybobs.
Oh, actually, oh no, it's your turn first.
Yeah, take 1 mortal on your Skellybobs, sir. No,
he does perish.
And then I've got 5 more shield bashes from the centre unit. That gets 2 shield bashes. Let me kill 2 with the shield bash in the centre.
So 2 from the centre.
Yep.
That have just died. I'll see if they come back on 5s.
Yep.
Oh no, it's my
It's your
combat phase.
now.
My combat phase.
So 2 Skellybobs go down here.
2 Skellybobs die here.
And
then 1 over here.
So the Brute Rages will go first. I'm okay with it. Actually, you know, my pile-in is going to be... So you can see it. And you can see what I'm trying to do here, tactically. I'm trying to limit your pile-in to get models off the objective from you. So I'm kind of creating a wall, effectively. Trying to, as much as I can, anyway.
I could probably go along here.
Yeah, well, yeah, hopefully it'll take you off the board. If not, then I've done all I can. So, hitting on 4s. Okay, they're getting tighter and tighter each turn. 2s to wound. 3 wounds, -1.
So 4s.
That's 4 damage again. Consistent 4 damage. And it's consistent 1 saved and 1 dies. So 1 Blood Knight does go down to the Rages.
So 16 attacks onto the centre unit. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits and 3 wounds on your orcs.
Stand fast, men. I don't know why my orcs are like British, like, but not hooligan. Like they're like posh British.
With their top hats and monocles.
Oh, you take one out.
I do take one out. That is pretty good, though.
Look at him. One Ardboy falls. So my choice will be the Ardboys over here, and they all pile in. Look at this. This is crawlboy tactics. You can tell I'm a crawlboy player.
They're like, ugh, this burning, boss. It's burning.
Yeah, it's not crawlboy tactics. It's just they're burning. So I've got the dice. 1, 2, 3 left. I'm hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds at -1 this time because the anti-charge does not kick in.
Cool. 6s. Nope. 1 damage.
1 damage.
6s.
Oh, I kill a Skelly Bob.
I'll pick the skeletons. The skeletons will pile off the objective.
Yeah. Engage me.
Engaging.
So the vampire's like, oh, I've just been left. I've got no friends.
Why? I only sucked blood once. Yeah. It was blue, though, which is suspicious.
Very.
Yeah. Skeletons. 4s and 4s. 3 direct hits.
Yeah.
2 direct wounds.
2 direct. Although those indirect wounds. So if they're direct wounds, they should kill an orc.
Yes.
Direct wounds. I'm afraid they were indirect.
No, they were directed correctly, but your armour was also direct.
The centre Ardboys, they can't really pile anymore, but because they are a unit, oh no, that would pile me. I can't get 4 on the objective, I have to be 3. Hitting on 4s. 2 again, consistently tired. These Ardboys. 1 wound -1, sir.
6, followed by a 6.
1 more dies.
1 more.
They are better with their shields than they are with their swords. That is what we've learned here.
Blood Knight time.
Okay.
I don't think I can get through here, but I will go 3 inches this way.
Exactly, yeah.
And then go 3 inches this way and just get into that little gap there.
Yeah.
And then
you'll
go.
have to back up, so you'll still have 2. Or can you get 3 on there now?
I don't think I'll be within an inch. It's a bit tricky.
Half an inch, remember coherency?
Yeah, I got it. Done it.
Perfect. With 3 on the objective?
With 3 on the objective.
Perfect.
They need to slay some orc-kin.
No! What have they done to you apart from kill unit of skeletons and kill 2 of your friends? Nothing, I tell you, nothing!
It was just a green and red mist.
Yes.
We'll start with the nibbly nays. The horses, that is, folks.
Thank God, 'cause that was a really good roll.
And the wound on 3s, this is rangy enough. So 4, no rend.
I have a mighty 5 up armour save, because they're not really wearing armour. 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
3 wounds.
Yeah, 3 wounds a pop.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
3 or is it 4? It's 3. It's 3 wounds. And 1 takes a woundy wound.
And then the Blood Knights on top, trying to finish off. 1 completely and utterly fails. I don't know. I'll re-roll it though because it's not flat. There we go.
Perfect.
It's right on the same dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
3s to wound.
Is this on my 6 up armour now?
Yeah, 6 up armor save.
5, 6 up armour. Come on! May your pants hold strong. Fuck. I'm going to bleep that out, but fuck. The rest of the Ardboys, Brute Ragers do falter under the might of the Blood Knights.
Yes. And I do capture that objective at the end of that turn.
Yeah,
that's it for combat, isn't it?
This is my turn, isn't it?
Yes.
So, what do I get?
Yeah, scoring.
I don't get that. I don't get that. We couldn't get that anyway. And I don't get that. So, I get nothing apart from hold 1. Your vampire might need to explode.
Roll up a dice.
Give me a 3. Give me an army worthy. Oh,
he's not going to die.
1.
He still takes it,
He's
though.
close.
He's on his last legs.
He's on his last legs.
He's on his last branch at this rate.
Honestly, yeah, his tree is falling all over the shop.
Yes. Right, so...
Yeah, so I think it's time to the roll-off.
You get... you just hold 1?
I just hold 1, mate, so I'm at 7. Oh, it's a tie game.
It's a tie.
It's a tie game.
So, let's roll off for priority.
Yep, You get the choice.
I get the choice, so I'll stick with it. I'll stay with it.
I will do the twist.
Yes, twist it off for me.
Phrasing. Reclaim actually. The underdog, we need to roll off. If there's no under, each player picks 1. Okay, no,
okay.
Each picks 1. We each pick an objective, starting with the active player, which will
Be me.
Be you, you're going. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of turn for each of those objectives they control. So each pick 2. Well, I pick an objective, you pick an objective. They're worth 1 extra at the end of the turn.
And this is that we control.
And this is turn 3.
Yeah.
Well, going into turn 3.
Oh.
Brutes and Vargeists.
And you come in. Do you come in from a battlefield edge?
I think so. Yes.
Because I come in from flanks.
I come in. Instead, they are anywhere on the battlefield.
Oh yeah, it's the same as me. Yeah,
just under the ground.
They just popped out.
So turn 3, Soulblight Gravelords. We have chosen. Well, I've discarded 1 card and drawn 1. Did you discard it?
I also discarded the Attack on 2 Fronts, Call Reinforcements, which is probably the best card in the deck.
It is really good.
But I'm not taking 2 objectives from Phil this turn, and I don't have stuff that needs to come back yet. So, yeah.
So Nick chose.
Drawn 2 more.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, you've chosen this one, which makes sense.
So for the twist,
we
got to reclaim Akshi. So we got to choose. So as we're both level points, there's no underdog. So each player chooses.
We got 1 each.
The objective. Phil, you've gone for the centre objective.
I have, and my reasoning is that if I pick this one back here, Nick can either get his Blood Knights or get his reinforcements on there. If I pick that over there, he already controls it. So this one, my old boys aren't really going to be able to do anything to it this turn. They might get a body on with a pile in, but they're not going to do much. So I chose the middle to make it valuable because I think it's the best
It's
one.
probably your best option, isn't it?
It's my best option. Best out of a bad bunch.
And I've chosen Ignatz Deus.
Yeah.
I already am quite high on capture points.
Yeah.
Which is why I've discarded the Attack on 2 Fronts. But I chose Ignatz Deus because I want to go for that this turn anyway, and quite a lot of my cards do sync up with that. So we will start the turn off.
You're in range of trial vial transference.
Yep, we'll do a vial transference, which he passes.
Go for
and then
it.
I roll 2 dice, and on 5s I can steal wound and heal. So I kill an orc.
No!
I sucked him from a distance.
That's outrageous. I feel weak.
And he heals to 3.
Heals. Oh yeah, he heals the wounds he got. Yeah. So in Nick's hero phase, I am going to Mighty Destroyers.
Around the corner.
And start moving my orcish body this way. Oh, sorry. It's like being at a concert. So many people. Out of the way. Sorry. Just need to get to the loot. Stay him on the objective. So I've got 4 bodies on there now. So it's a bit better.
The vampire's just going to move to be outside of 3 for a charge. Cheeky charge. The Blood Knights.
Okay.
The Blood Knights got a 10-inch move. So they're just going to get to here. Be 3 inches outside. And yeah, bring Batmen in. They're just gonna be like, this is ours. Who done that? And I'm gonna put them like on the edge of the objective. We have charges. We have a vampire to charge.
Oh, yep.
Vampire makes it in.
Where would you like him to be placed?
The center objective.
Oh, well, you're going that way. Woo! Bye.
Just on there.
Nice. Very cool.
Blood Knights.
They're going in. Okay.
They're going in as well.
Interesting.
And no other charges. 3 Endless Legion rolls over here.
Oh yeah, go for it.
For the start of combat.
Endless Legion?
None.
None, okay.
And then I have 7 Endless Legion rolls over there, of which 2 come back.
2 come back, nice. And then my start of combat phase abilities.
Your start of combat phase?
So, I'm going to pick the Vampire Lord to Shield Bash. And do 4 Shield Bash attempts on your Vampire Lord.
Yep.
Oh, I made a boo-boo. I'm not recording the dice for some reason. Apologies, didn't realise the dice cam was off. It should be fixed now. That is on me. Damn me. Anyway, Shield Bashes. 4 onto the Vampire, because cheeky 2 6s could kill him here.
6s, yeah?
Yeah. No 6s here. No cheeky 6s. And then 2 on the other Skelly Bobs over here. 1 Shield Bash.
It's the guy that came back that then dropped again.
There he goes again. Here I go again on my own. Okay, so that's it. So your pick first, mate.
Who's the Vampire Lord first?
Okay, fair.
So, hitting on freeze. He always misses twice.
He does. Consistent.
And then wounding on...
Oh, that's a 4. So that's 3. Minus
Rend
1.
So you
4 up armoire. Oh, that's 2 Ard Boys dropping.
Which is a fully healed Vampire Lord.
Ard Boy droppings. 2 our boys go down.
And then with the hunger ability, the vampire does heal to full because
Yeah.
he heals as much wounds as he's done.
It's quite cool. Going with the our boys in the centre, and what I'm going to do, because I've just realised my... Oh, he's still within 3. I'm going to put both my attacks into the Vampire Lord.
Good choice.
Or
Or Skelly
the Blood Knights. No, I'll go into the Blood Knights.
Yeah.
Anti-charge.
Anti-charge. Yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah. Oh, 4 hit Blood
4
Knights.
hits.
Because that wouldn't kill a Vampire Lord, but that might kill a Blood Knight. That's my reasoning.
Yeah, it has potential.
Yeah. 3's to wound. That's 3 at -2.
So I'm looking for 5.
Come on, kill a dude. Okay.
And Deathless.
1 wound. Okay.
One
Hey,
wound.
he were valiant. They tried.
4 skeletons on the flank. See if we can't slap some yellow armour. Hitting on 4s. We hit 5 times.
Yeah, nice.
Well done, boys.
Nice.
And we
3.
wound 3 times.
Hold fast, orcish men. They hold fast, orcish men.
Damn. Do you want to roll up their attack?
Yeah, I'll just do it straight through. So I've got 4 dudes. I'm going to pile in onto the objective. So I will shimmy the Jimmy down here. So that's 2 dudes on there. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, consistent. 3s. 2 wounds, -1 onto the skeletons.
Nope. And 2 Deathless.
1 deathless. So 1 off
Take
the objective.
I've just picked up a handful of dice, folks, and I was thinking of attacking my skeletons first. I don't want to do that. I want to attack my Blood Knights to heal them. I'll do the Vampire's Blade attacks first, because if the Skeleton Horse attacks do the kills, they won't get to heal
You won't
as
get
much.
to heal, yeah.
2 misses.
Cool.
And... Oh, okay. Only 3 wounds at rend 1.
4 up armour. Okay, one odd boy does falter, leaving the,
then-
believe it or not, the banner bearer, because he is the banner bearer.
He's got an icon.
He does.
Managing to doing 2 damage, so heal 2 damage, healing that
Yeah.
Blood Knight back up to full.
Yep.
The nays. Do they nibble? They only nibble once, Phil.
Okay,
And
They
fail to
don't.
wound. So it's because I forgot about them
it's true.
that they were like, but don't forget about us. So yeah, upset.
Well, you've got skeletons now.
Yeah, I've got skeletons now, which is the right amount of dice. So 7 skeletons attacking into that last remaining Ard boy.
Holding fast.
Only 4
Yeah.
hit and 1 wound.
He lives. Yes! Tanks it. What a beast. What an absolute legend.
Big numbers turn.
Yeah. Big
So
numbers,
I did clear the field quite a lot. Fine.
You still hold 1, 2 and more.
Yeah, hold 1, 2 more
Then
for
2,
3. 1
4,
additional.
5, because of the
5.
additionals.
I forgot to do something.
Oh, what did you forget?
So it doesn't matter too much. It's not a massive point swim. I got the Ignax dice. That's what matters.
Nice. Okay.
But the other ones I don't score because I was going all in for it. So, but I scored pretty big on objectives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points on objectives, and then 1 for 6, putting me to 13.
Yeah, man. Okay, going into my hero phase. So, I'm going to Mighty Destroyers these 2 Ard boys here. Basically like so. Then I go into my movement phase. I'm going to burn a card. I'm going to burn Fall Back and Rally on that unit of Ard boys.
Nice.
So they will fall back outside of 3, but they only have 4-inch moves, so they're only going. So that's 3. So they have 1 more inch. And I roll a dice for each model missing, and on 5s they return, I believe. I get none, but it saves the Ard boy unit, I guess. At the end of my movement phase, somehow out of the ground, some brutes pop out, ready to try and claim vengeance for the war boss dead, but more likely they just heard the ruckus and they want to fight. Straight into the charge phase they need like a 6. They get a 10, it's +1 attack as well. Here they go. The brutes finally made it for a fight, brutes. Start of the combat phase, I've got 2 shield bashers to do over here.
How dare you, sir?
No, they're getting tired of bashing every turn. Horny bastards.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. So yeah, into the combat phase proper. Yours only goes off in your thing. So I'll go with the brutes first. Right, so brutes are going to pile in. They're going to walk this way, talk this way, and just get some more bodies. Well, not really, but
You can finate.
I can get all 5 on there, just. And they're going to do all their attacks into the Blood Knights, because you don't have cool reinforcements, and I don't care about the skeletons. So that is 4 attacks each, because I got an unmodified 8+. Hitting on 4s, because that's what I do. They are 4s and 3s, -1, 2. Okay.
2 wound?
3s. They're not as strong as Ragers. 3, 6, 7 at -1, sir.
Oh no, it was the war boss that got that. 4s. Okay.
That's not bad. 4 damage total. Kill a Blood Knight.
Has been slain and 1 is wounded.
Lovely. Skeletons.
All miss.
Well, there we go. So I'll go back with my 2 hard boys. Hitting on 4s. They're basically where they want to be. 2 hits. 3s to wound. That is 2 at -1, sir, on your skeletons.
6s. Save 1.
Okay.
Followed by 6s.
Yes, I'm glad, because that means we're still equaling it, which means I still control it from last turn, which is good.
Yes.
Right, the world is your oyster. Do your thing.
I'll pile these 2.
Skeletons.
Just a little bit closer. These are 4s and 4s.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. 3.
3.
3 up armor, because they are beefy orcs. I'm fine.
And then we've
Blood
got
Knights, 2 Blood Knights.
2 Blood Knights. This is the guys on top.
Yeah.
4, rend 1.
You kill a brute. You kill a brute. So I'll take this guy who's looking the other way.
It's because he wasn't paying attention.
Exactly.
And 3 Nibbly Nays. I do heal up to 4 with that. One Nibbly Nay doth nibble.
Yep.
He
doth not.
Failed to
Doth
wound.
not nibble, sir. So, at the end of my turn, I don't get hold ground because I'm just going to say it. I don't get it because there's only 1 model. You've got 2 plus him. And the control score of the skeletons doesn't matter because they're in combat with brutes. Anything with a health characteristic of 1 or 2 do not have a control score with brutes.
Do they have control score too?
No, they don't, annoyingly. This is why I need to kill 1 more Blood Knight, because they're only control 1. You mess in enemy units with a health characteristic of 1 or 2 cannot contest objectives while they're in combat with this unit.
Okay.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
So yeah. And the fact that you lost 1, or if you would have killed more Blood Knights, yeah.
So I don't get it. So I don't get that, I don't get that, I don't get that. I literally have this one, because I still hold it, even though we're equal models. I get 2 points, putting me to 9 going into the final turn of the game. What are you on?
I'm on 13.
You're on 13. Okay, so I'm not 6 under, so I can't be like, it doesn't matter if I double turn or not. So that won't matter for me now.
No.
So shall we roll off for the final... do I have anything else to do at the end turn? No, I don't think so. So let's roll off for the final turn of the game. Okay, it's how the game's gone. Would you like... Well,
these objectives go back to normal. Do you want to flip the twist and read it out?
I'll flip the twist. Okay. Let the blood flow. Each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of the turn for each enemy unit destroyed in that turn. I feel like this is favouring you. In addition, if one of the players is the underdog, which I am, that player picks 1 friendly unit on the battlefield to be frenzy and 1 to hit rolls. The brutes are frenzied. They are +1 to hit.
Quick choice there.
Well, yeah, it's the only choice, really.
So I'm taking the turn 4.
Yep.
And I'm going to start by soul sapping one of the brutes.
Outrageous.
Oh, you failed to cast it.
That's what you get. Brutes have just turned up. They've lost their friend. They're mourning. And you're like... No, it's not good enough. I am going to do something if you've got nothing else to do in
Mighty
Hero
Destroyers?
Phase. I'm going to Mighty Destroyers. Mighty Destroyers, the brutes are going to be like, lads, I think there's more of a scrap this way. Or, let's carry Jimmy's corpse off the field. So they're just carrying Jimmy's corpse.
Keeping the skeletons in combat there.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Going to movement phase proper and do a retreat with the Blood Knights.
Yep, go for it. Retreating the Blood Knights.
I take 3 mortals.
Kill a knight, kill a knight, kill a knight, kill a knight. Yes!
A knight dies.
Excellent. And they will retreat presently.
I go 10 inches this way.
Smart. Bye! Piecing out.
Yeah. If you had counter charge, you'd be an 8.
It's true.
So I'm going to fly these guys up.
Vargeists.
Yeah.
Flappy, flappy.
Here.
You're on the widget, sir. Fly and grab that objective and potentially... Well, no, if they charge, they might be able to string and get both things. So we'll see. So Vampire retreating. Takes one mortal, potentially.
Which it does. It's around here.
Nice. Retreating the Skellybobs, taking 1 damage, as you have seen. Woo, bye. Get out of here. Charge phase?
No shooting.
No
but
shooting.
I'm going to charge with the flayers.
Yep.
With the Vargeists, sorry.
Vargeists. They're in with an 8.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get within half an inch here.
And then string out half an inch,
then-
half an inch, half an inch.
Yeah.
Whoop. Whoop.
Which gets me within 3 inches.
Perfect. And there we are.
And then he'll be within 3 of that guy, so I'm going to get 2 guys.
Excellent. We'll get the camera set up.
You have shield bash.
I do have shield bashes to do, and you've got to return potentially 8 skeletons.
And some more over here.
Exactly.
I'll do... We've got 6 there. So I've got 4 deathless minions. 1 comes back. It's the guy that literally just fell over. We'll put him here. And then 6...
8.
I've already got 8. I don't know why.
8 deathless over there. 2 come back.
2 come back.
The 2 they struggled so long to kill have come back.
They have been struggling for
The
a
little
while.
blighty skelly bums. So I've got some shield bashes to do. So I've got 2 over here. Take 2 mortals! Get them back down!
It's like Monkey D. Luffy when he goes into the thing. He just pushes the skeleton back into...
Get back down!
I'll take them off in a
Don't
minute. Do you want to do a
come
shield
down.
bash here?
I will shield bash here as well. Nope, okay.
Right, flayers. He's not wounded, is he?
He's not wounded.
Cool, so I'm hitting on 4s,
Yep.
but I do have crit 2 hits.
Nice.
2 hits.
Excellent.
I wound on 3s. I've got 1 wound. It's rend 1.
Okay, I may have done something, but that's fine. He dies. 2 damage.
Yes.
The Ardboy doth die.
Fantastic. You have Ardboys into Skellybobs
I do
over
have
there.
Ardboys into Skellybobs over here. 4 attacks. Oop. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, consistent. 3s, 2 wounds, -1.
Does it finally kill them?
Oh!
You have rend 1, don't you?
I do have run 1.
So these are into the wards.
Yes, they're dead. Get out of
Finally
here.
dead.
Chopped up and minced for bone soup.
Bone marrows.
Bone broth.
So that does matter because if we read the twist with Let the Blood Flow, each player scores 1 extra victory point at the end of their turn for each enemy unit they destroyed that turn.
So it doesn't, so I don't get it this turn. If
No.
I destroyed them...
So in my turn, I get extra victory points for killing units.
So you
but
could
Phil
get-
won't
No.
get extra victory points in my turn, which is a stipulation I feel like this should be FAQ to be like,
Yeah, agreed.
if you kill in each other's
Yeah.
turn, because that's what all AOS is all about,
Definitely.
doing things in your opponent's turn. But so I will get hold 1, hold 2, and hold more.
Yep.
I'll get an extra 1 for
Killing this
killing
unit.
the unit, so that's
Yep.
4. I will also get hold ground for holding my terrain feature.
Perfect.
I will get raise for the long
Nice.
battlefield edge.
Yep.
And I will get take the flanks for this knight and these flayers be within 3.
7 points for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 going to
7
20.
Very nice. And I'm on 9, so I don't think there's any way I can come back. But we will play out my turn, because
Yeah.
that's cool. So we'll go into my hero phase. We'll go straight into it, if that's okay with you, mate.
Yep.
I'm going to Mighty Destroyers
Yep.
my brutes, like so. Then I'll go straight onto the movement phase right here,
Yep.
right now. And they're going to move 4. So go something like this.
Conga lining it.
Conga lining it, grabbing that objective. For these guys, are just going to sit on this and be like, "Yay, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough." And yeah, so then we'll go charge phase with the brutes. Get
it's
an
an
8.
extra attack.
So
and you've still got that +1 to hit from this turn.
I do indeed. So they're going to end up something like
tagging 1 on the objective. Yeah, good choice.
this. Going into the combat phase, the brutes, they're piled in as they want to, so they're going to stay just touching that objective. They did get an 8+, so it's going to be 4 attacks each. There's 4 dudes left.
And they are frenzied, so you do get a +1 to hit.
4. So they're hitting on the blessed 3s. Blessed 3s to hit. Let's take out the 1s and 2s. That's a good roll. Well, probably about average, but still good.
That's the extra attacks, mate.
It is. Then wounding on 3s. Take out those. We're looking at 4, 8. 8 at -1, sir.
4 fails.
So 8 damage.
I'll just roll this out. I'll probably fail with
Dead.
Yeah.
Huzzah! That is a victory point, which is good. It's not going to help, but it's good. Great. That is the end of my turn, right? I hold 1, I hold 2, I hold more.
Yep.
So I do get 3. That's cool. So that puts me on to 12. So
13
then,
because
13 because the dude died, and I do get the Ignax. Wait, which one's the? Oh, that's the Ignax. Never mind, I misread. I do get the Dracothian Dias, and I do get Raid, giving me an extra 2 points.
Which one's Raid?
Raid is be wholly within enemy territory, not in combat.
Oh, yeah.
Wholly within enemy territory and not in combat.
Yeah, nice.
So I had to kill the Blood Knight. So I get 2 extra points, put me to 15 to 20, and
You
that
didn't
is
have to kill anybody for that.
victory. Huh?
You didn't have to kill anybody. Oh, yeah.
I wanted to because it's
for
an extra
15.
victory point.
Yeah, yeah. Extra.
Yeah, so
20 to 15.
Good game, man. 5 points in it. I think the dice for the turns were against me, but I think for what it was, I think I held out pretty well. That was not bad. Good game.
I think you giving me the turn
Yeah.
when we're playing a reserve game, because
Yeah,
I don't think
but
not
problem
every Spearhead has reserves.
Yeah, the problem is I've never really played reserves. First of all, I haven't got a Spearhead that has it apart from the Slave Starters one, which I've never played.
Is that the chariot that comes?
And
in
I
reserve?
keep losing every time I go first, so I'm just like, you know what, I'll just go second, and I still lost.
But it was a tough one. I feel like you had the advance at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I killed you.
I mean, it was a unit of skeletons which then came back, which was a hard-fought battle, but the objective control in the centre was pretty hot.
Yeah.
But I feel like, after that turn, after turn 3,
Yeah.
was pretty much, it solidified the victory for me.
Definitely.
But yeah.
Yeah, but if you liked it, please hit like and subscribe. It does help us out. We're trying to get to 10,000 thingamajigs. What's it called?
Viewers?
Subscribers. Oh, I'd love 10k views. That'd be amazing. But yes, so if you did like it, we are going to do a mix of AOS content on this channel. So Spearhead, narrative, with a bit of match play thrown in now and again.
Yeah.
To do it, but I think I want to turn it more narrative personally because I enjoy it more.
Yeah, we're not
at the moment.
We're not
at the moment.
out of the woods at the moment.
Of course
but
not.
For our own sake and for what we know that gets views.
Wait. Before you continue, and it never will be out of the purview because I do like match play. It's just a little bit stale for us, as I've said in the past story at the moment, and I've always been a narrative player anyway. So but if you do like it, stay tuned for more AOS content in the future.
Yeah, more Spearheads to come.
More Spearheads.
It's very fast paced. Yeah. I think for you, the viewers as well. You're not sitting there watching 2 hours of a battle report. I mean, we can do that if you're watching D&D, but
yeah.
And narrative events will be sticking forward. I'm going to dive into the narrative as well. And if you do like what we're doing here, drop us a like, comment. You want to subscribe for more content, yeah. And
anything we can improve, let us know as well.
Yeah.
Always a handy thing to know. So till next time, guys. Bye.
Thank you.